Make everything karate. So I forgive my dramatic start there, or attempt a dramatic start. Yeah, one time ages ago I was going to a karate class when I was in England, and it struck me one time you spend ages, I had to drive there, get changed, blah blah, for what could be an hour's class. And I mentioned this to an older guy, black belt, second or third degree, and I said, it's a shame you spend so much time getting ready for these classes, you know. And he said, make everything karate, and it always stuck in my mind. And it's only really now in the last year that I've really got it. Like wherever you are, you can possibly do something, or a lot of the time. So it's not like you think, oh, I'll have a class tonight for an hour. It's like all day long you're doing something. Obviously you need training to point you in the right direction and that, but just like little routines. When I get up, I live on the fourth floor of my apartment. So I walk the dog. I take him down the fire escape in the morning, and straight away, as I walk down, there's walls either side, and I just I bang my arms, all around, or someone's just pushed my whole body into it. I saw Shifu Yuan from this Shaolin guy. I think he lives in England though. But he showed me that you can actually throw your body against a wall, and it's actually really good for sort of hardening you up. And when I get back, I've already done my press-ups and sit-up routine. I've done a video about them, but I'll always do 10 knuckle push-ups before I leave the house, and I'll do 10 coming back. It's just these little routines you build up. Obviously it's easier for me. I do a sort of manual job anyway. Work at the temple here in Japan. I mean, there's stone and stuff lying around, so I've almost had like an intensive in like breaking stuff. I think I'm going a bit feral. Wherever I work, if I see a stone, I try and break it with like karate chop it, and it's really, it's thicken that up and the knuckles and what have you. So I don't know how you work in an office, but try to see some sort of angle. Maybe there's a corridor people don't really use or something, where when you start lunch, do 20 push-ups and do them like your hands tucked under your chest, under your sternum, close together, which makes them harder. You don't have to do 50 or whatever many you can do with your hands underneath your shoulders the conventional way, which is cool, but it's just maximizing time. So just try and do something. Or every time I get in an elevator, as long as no one's in it, I try and touch my toes for as long as it takes to go up or down. Well, I can touch my toes most of the time. Not getting younger, 44 today. So yeah, just trying to stay a bit fit and flexible. It was, always remember reading an account of Bruce Lee, and Linda Lee, that was his wife, said she said it was the closest thing I've known to human perpetual motion. Like he was always doing something. And I always remember she said, I think he had a hard wooden block or something in his car. So when it stopped at lights and stuff, he'd condition his knuckles. He'd start hitting this wooden block. So he's always sort of doing something. I thought even if you didn't have that, you could hit the top of your thighs with a fist or something, some sort of toughing exercise. I mean, if you're on your own in the car, it's better. Or if you've got something, it might be look a bit odd if you're a taxi driver or something, or you transport people for a living, or you're in someone else's car who doesn't really know you. But yeah, so it's just that all going back to the start of this video, the guy said make everything karate, and I kind of get it now, and it's almost like I wonder if he got it from somewhere, because it sounds like same Mr. Miyagi would say in the Karate Kid. Maybe I heard it. So long since I've seen that movie, but I can imagine him, make everything karate, Daniel-san, or something. But anyway, karate, take out karate, insert your favourite martial art, or whatever martial art you like to do. Yeah, so just make everything karate. I like that. Or make everything your chosen martial art.